Is it a good one? Oh, it's better. Hello, my name is Rick.
And I'm Val.
And welcome to Agree to Disagree.
It's impossible to become a big dating affiliate if you're new to the game.
Question.
Very good question. Same time? Team. You got your spot now?
Okay, I will put it even here. I would say
Okay.
disagree.
Almost disagreeing.
Almost.
Why are you almost disagreeing?
I would say, of course, you can say it's very competitive industry, especially dating. The costs for running traffic are very high. You need to have budgets to start and all of those. But I believe that every expert was once a beginner in that sense. And nowadays, with the help of AI, a lot of like affiliate programs, you can get a lot of information, insights, and also like by attending conferences, meetups, you can get a lot of information. And this way, like use more your creativity to start.
All right, I think that's fair. Do you then think that, let's say, if you were to join the dating scene 10 years ago compared to now, do you think that it's more difficult now than it was 10 years ago?
I wouldn't say so, to be honest. No. Of course, the competition is maybe more fierce. There's definitely more media buyers, but it also gives you more opportunities and also more things to test, right? So you have more variety of offers available, more advertisers, more proven things that are working.
Yeah, I think I agree in the sense that, I mean, there are way more tools to your disposal to enact on.
Yeah.
I think also generally the products are way better developed than they were like 10 years ago. On the other hand, the whole part what you said about competition is what made me disagree slightly less than you do. In the sense that I think if you now want to join the old-fashioned traffic sources for dating, where like all the bigger guys are hanging around or got started in like 10 years ago, it's way harder, for example, to now get like to the better spots on certain tube websites, because those placements are already bought up by some bigger people that buy them over many and many and many years already. So they know exactly how much they need to pay in order to run a decent ROI. Of course, you can outbid them and try to take over the traffic for a couple of days, a week maybe.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll be burning your own budget. So I think that is a traffic source that maybe at some point falls off. Then you also have the SEO part. I think also dating SEO, for example, is more like a hot topic as of late, due to Google requiring certificates, and also organically ranking your website in Google is slightly more difficult than it was, I would say, back in the days. So to get back to the question, I think it is definitely not impossible to become a new big dating affiliate. I mean, what you definitely say, it's true.
Yeah.
If you go to all the shows, there are more advertisers out there that can help you get things going. Of course, you need a budget, but as soon as there, you can definitely still make it work.
Yeah.
But I do think it's slightly harder than it was back in the days.
I agree, yeah, definitely. Also depends indeed on the traffic source and everything, and your availability of the budget.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah, no, I agree, 100%.
Conferences are very important for new business opportunities.
Very important, you say?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah?
Okay, you go first.
Okay, I put it here then. Leave some room for you, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Oops, I even had to move the strongly agree part.
Yeah, let me elaborate a bit why I think that is very much true. I think what conference provide is a nice area to go beyond everyday what you talk with the client. I mean, often we talk about the things that are already happening, like what geo is someone pushing, what kind of traffic sources are people using to make the conversions happen. But what you often see on shows, especially because you've got like you're hanging around with people for a longer time, you see people face to face, so it easily become more personal. You see that conversations often like to basically dive into more like ambitions that people have to get to at some point, or some verticals that they have hanging in their mind that they never really enacted on, of traffic sources they always wanted to try, but they simply lack the knowledge or the capacity to pick it up at some point. And I think conferences provide a very nice opportunity to get an air of those kind of ideas, and also to go back and forth, potentially with bringing more people on board that have knowledge about the thing that this one party is missing, to really take things to a higher level. And also, I mean, there's a lot of happening in this industry, like always. And if you want to be on top of the latest narrative, I don't know of a better place than the conference, to be honest.
I think I definitely agree with everything you mentioned, for sure. Even more to add to everything that you mentioned, I would say I've seen a lot as traveling quite for some time to different different conference and attending, that I saw affiliates that are new to certain vertical coming from a different vertical, and they would pick it up because of the conference, you know, so it would give them a chance and they would succeed in that specific vertical even more than the one that they actually were focusing on, just because of those extra insights that they get by speaking face to face, and even sitting down, opening the laptop during like conference for an hour and just like going through ads that they're running, right, creatives that they're using. So I would say all in all, it's a very, very important thing to attend, also to get indeed new business in, for sure.
If you look at the usefulness of conferences when you basically when you're like new in the industry compared to now, do you find them like more useful now than back in the days, or less useful?
I think even more and more, because indeed there are more people coming to becoming media buyers and coming to the industry, and I feel like back in the days dating was smaller than these days. That you see the shows became bigger. There are also much more conferences now. Competition between conferences also pretty big. So I would say it's even becoming bigger and more important than back in the days.
Yeah, I have the same thing also, because the longer you're in the industry, the more parties that you know.
Yeah.
Not only like on the media buyer side, but also traffic sources or third-party tools that people might use in their endeavors.
Exactly.
That if you know a client is struggling with answering a certain question or tackling a certain topic, then it's very easy to basically connect parties and help both parties out at the same time.
For sure.
And really make a difference there.
Yeah, and also like the fact that now the conference combine not only like traffic sources, but also indeed what you mentioned, like AI platforms, financial tools, like all the different aspects of that. I think it's a very valuable asset to have, for sure.
So we strongly agree.
Yes.
Lekker.